G'day, I'm James Stroud from Stroud Homes, and I'd like to talk to you today about wet weather delays. We get a lot of questions about this. The contract does have a wet weather allowance within it. That's based on the average amount of wet weather days that happen in a given month historically. When the wet weather that's actually happening exceeds that average amount, we will claim these delays under the contract. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that the handover of your home will be delayed. We can often catch up by having our trade team work overtime and through weekends, but we still need to claim some sort of time to keep the building schedules realistic. One question we're often asked is, why are there trades working on site in the same period that a delay has been claimed? To answer that question, I would like to introduce you to the concept of the critical path. The critical path is the items that relate to one another. For example, the frame can't go up until the slab is laid. The bricks can't go up until the frame goes up. The render can't go up until the bricks are up. So all of those items are on the critical path. An example of an item that's not on the critical path is the electrician. He can start any time after the frame is completed, but he doesn't have to have his work done until we're ready to do the plastering, and that gives him quite a wide time period. Now, an example of why a tradesman may be working on site in the exact same time as we've claimed a delay could be an electrician who's working on the site while the bricklaying has been delayed due to wet weather. He can work inside, but the bricklaying can't happen outside because the site is too muddy. So that's why you might have trades on site at the same time as we've claimed a delay. Now, the next question that we do get asked from time to time is, how are the weather delays calculated? That's a fair question, and it is a bit of a gray area. Now, when we calculate a weather delay on a job, we take the period of time that it rained plus the period of time that the site will require to dry out. And sometimes we have to actually consider the work that needs to be done. For example, do we need to get heavy equipment like bobcats on the site? The third thing we consider is the effect across the entire industry. Severe inclement weather events can bring a sort of a gridlock across the board that has to be allowed for, and we truly do feel the effects of it. Wet weather delays are used to allow for the genuine delays that we have when we have severe weather. We will not use these delays to unfairly extend the building time.